Hello and welcome back to the Council, episode 3. We gotta do a bunch of weird shit. We got a lot of questions answered though. Like as far as why the mother was doing inhumane things with Elizabeth, why she shot Emily or Emma or whatever the fuck that crap was, etc. Unfortunately, the answers came in the form of demons and other weirder things. So, yeah. Alright, so we're maxed out on jellies. We got plenty of everything. Now, basically, we got this weird contraption thing, and I need to find a bunch of crap. Let's just right-click for... Okay, so the note itself has all these dates, and that's gonna be a bitch of a puzzle. I got a bad feeling about it.
Golden elixir.
So the first one was the cross might be somewhere here. In the crypt. I think that's it right there.
Famous cross of Clement.
Nailed it.
Perfect. And one key found.
Yay. There's one thing I forgot though, which was we had the nails in the study thing. We had the something else in the secret portrait gallery room. As far as the sphere thing and the Bible thing, I actually already forgot what the hell she wanted me to do in one go. So it all involves this whole exogenous thingamajigger. Exegesis.
Anything else?
Did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
To open the chimney?
Come on, Mom.
Yes, absolutely.
So you've already come across it. It's the Bible of Judas that is exposed in the secret room behind the chimney.
Why do they call it an exegesis?
Because that's what it is, and not an apocryphal Bible, strictly speaking.
Okay.
It's the study of a text with a summary, not an actual Bible. Anyway, well done for the Gorgon. You did well. You didn't get tricked by the light bouncing back.
Thanks. Do you think I can take it safely?
We haven't got a choice, Louis. Without it, we won't be able to work out this cursed mechanism.
Okay, so that was, yeah, the nails and the Bible, we know then. It was the other two. Particularly the sphere thing, this one's weird. But this
There's
one...
one in the portrait gallery.
Oh, okay, portrait gallery. Okay.
That's right.
You still believe it's in the tower room, don't you?
Tower
I don't
room.
know. There is only one way to find out, though.
Right. I shall go and see.
Alright, fuck it, let's go. That's it. Let's roll. Later, Mom. Thanks for embarrassing me on the internet. What's this? Oh. Just making sure I don't gas nothing else. Okay, no we don't. Let's roll. Necroxix! Yay! I'm not looking forward to whatever that date puzzle thing is gonna be. That's gonna suck. Organon. What the hell is that? Oh. Key with an error symbol. Got more items over there I don't need. Hey, we got the cross. We got one item. And apparently I gotta watch out for people's... And I gotta take another swig at my buttas. Ow. So it looks like it's definitely nighttime at this point. I would like to assume that means everybody's sleeping, but like, who knows. But beware of everyone. That is if we choose to trust Mama. Oh shit, hey Zilphus. Yeah. I've been a little bit AWOL because like it hit 117 degrees today and there was a bunch of outages and shit in the state, so bad times, man. What up, man? I'm already lost, what the hell? How do I get out of here? Oh, but that's not all. It's there's a number of problems. Had to spend $270 to fix my car. There was shit happened there. The main bathroom toilet doesn't work, so happy fun pooping time, not so happy fun time. And one of our roommates now has a restraining order against her, so she's not allowed on the property, and if I see her, I'm supposed to call the police. So yeah, there's just like 4 fucking layers of things that all crammed in and into one. But enough about me. Tell me about you. How are you? Alright, which way do we want to go? Let us go to the portrait gallery. I know there was supposed to be some thing there. I'm just glad my internet's more stable right now. Like that's the main thing, is like the outage. Like, internet takes priority over everything, because without it I can't stream correctly, I can't fucking... I can't work. And then it's like, this is bullshit. Is this the Bible?
The Song of Roland.
Nope.
Roland feeleth his death is near, his brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything.
So, there's this thing.
Right. It's definitely an armillary sphere, but I have to find one that I can take with me. Otherwise, I risk drawing too much attention to my comings and goings. Now, where can I find a smaller one?
So I need a smaller version of this. Body Molly asks, do I like the game? I am loving the game. Like, this game has been fucking amazing. Like such a... Not just a breath of fresh air, but... like...
Right. Let's see if the statues are in place yet.
It's just amazing. Like, I've been enjoying it so much. Fuck, I have to solve the Medusa puzzle again, don't I? I forgot what the order was. So there was the Medusa herself, and then there was the shield dude. These are not in place.
Shield toward the sword. Well, that's good. The statue is already in the right place. The lantern is already in the right position, turned toward the shield. The sword toward the Gorgon. That's good. It's in the right place.
So if it's in the right place, what's the problem?
That statue.
Oh no,
is
this has
not
to face the
positioned
shield, that's why.
correctly.
Swivel the statue around towards the shield, I think. Yeah.
Open sesame.
Sitting here again before your dock. Cool. But yeah, this game is awesome. My only concern is like episode 4 and 5 aren't out, and by the time they are, who knows what I'm not gonna remember, if I even remember anything.
So that's Pandora's
Oh,
box.
don't fuck with that.
An urn?
Yeah, don't.
Mother seemed worried that I was able to open it. I wonder why. So, I did well not to touch it.
Like, I didn't even know I could touch it, but I don't know, that Pandora's box doesn't let me, so.
The Ring of the Nibelungs. Even if Mortimer is several centuries old, I don't see what part he has in this legend.
Yeah, I'm sure the legend is fantastic. So what the hell are we exactly looking for here? I don't... What the hell is that? Nothing. Okay.
Given all the relics preserved here, it wouldn't surprise me if Mortimer claimed it was Excalibur. Caesar's laurel wreath. If Mortimer really is what my mother says he is, it could mean... No, that's impossible. No, not Caesar.
Caesar? Caesar is in the Little Caesar's Pizza. The demons got him too. Oh no. There's something here that we need, I don't know what. There was something about the chimney. Wait, this is the Bible, isn't it? Yeah. We got... That's what we're after for this room anyways. Collecting crap.
So that's the exegesis of Judas. I hope Mortimer doesn't read it very often. Otherwise, he's going to notice that someone's stolen it. But that's just too bad. I need it.
I need it. And by need it, it's more like I want it. So the armillary sphere thing is an unknown. The nails are known. I thought the Bible thing was supposed to be in the portrait gallery, was it not?
Right. I've got what I need. Now let's not waste any more time.
What's weird is it, like, how many times it reminded us of the exit password from the Office thing. But it's like an episode later after we've already solved the puzzle, so it's kind of like, oh, unless it does that, like if I hadn't solved it correctly, who knows what would have developed. So this is the or no, wait, the tower room. The library, dining, I thought there was a separate tower room, maybe there wasn't, I don't know. There's another bigger one of those circle sphere things.
Right. It's definitely an armillary sphere, but I have to find one that I can take with me. Otherwise, I risk drawing too much attention to my comings and goings.
Come on, no one's going to notice you dragging this around.
Find a smaller one.
No one will notice. Don't even. Got a feeling we might have a little trouble figuring this out. There's got to be something still here that I'm missing. The portrait room. I could be wrong, but well, I don't see anything, so whatever. Maybe not. All right, let's go to the. Where was this? Oh, yeah, if I go that way, up the stairs to the second floor, and then again up to the third, that's where the study thing is. That's at least the nails. I wonder if there's anything in here that might... Just... I see nothing. But yeah, as far as like the enjoyment of this game, there's a lot of good for me to say.
Actress, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading
He
it.
says, not that. Okay, there's nothing here. Moving on. Onwards. That way. And beware of people. What's the rule? Or at least a rough idea. I'm just keeping my eye out for that, like one of those sphere type shapes in a smaller form factor. Because apparently he doesn't want to drag one that's as big as you are. Which is reasonable, but, you know, whatever. Coffee time. Hehe. I recommend espresso. So we're going up. It's possible there might be something that way too, but I'm gonna go there later. We might even be able to ask the servant for any ideas as well, I imagine. I don't know for sure. The staircase is over that way to our left. Got a bad feeling I'm gonna be rummaging through people's rooms in order to find at least something. But that's alright, we'll deal with it as it happens. In the meantime, we'll just keep drinking and moving along. I wonder if there's any... 'cause this room itself had, like, suspicious looking stuffs. But doesn't look like it. Can you believe they're just letting me run around here unsupervised? Thanks to that, I fucking killed their stupid bird. Yeah. cup full of espresso would be probably pretty expensive. Like, that's a lot of shots to pull.
Right. This time, it'll be a lot quicker. If I remember rightly, the code was 1191.
Wow, it's even reminding us what the code was. So it seems redundant that it would even have you have to punch in numbers and stuff. We call that filler. Do, 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 do. How do? Can do. Another thing that's interesting with the game is like how different each episode seems to be from each other. Like it's one large ongoing thing, like none of the episodes feel self-contained, which could be a bad thing in the longer scheme of things. Like,
of course.
When each episode comes out, like say 2 or 3 months apart, you don't remember shit. I had the pleasure of actually being able to play pretty much all 3 episodes right off the bat. But the problem is there's going to be a 4 and a 5. So the nails would have been these things in this cup.
There. Those are the nails I was looking for.
Analyze. I don't need to analyze them, just take them. Yoink. So we're still missing the Bible and the armillary sphere.
Mortimer's interested in black
Promise, I don't know where the
magic.
Bible thing is.
If Mortimer really is a demon, I wonder what he could be doing with all this.
Oh, the dialogue kind of changes now, too.
A hand of tarot cards.
Oh, I got enough skill to read this now.
The Emperor, a symbol of power and stability. Temperance, which expresses a reward.
Ow.
And the Chariot, now that evokes triumph. If this hand is anything to go by, Mortimer's destiny promises to be glorious.
Okay. Still don't know what the hell this mystery thing is.
Looks like obsidian or onyx. It must weigh a ton. What on earth could that be?
Fascinating. Another feather?
Feathers, pigeons probably.
It's kind of like trying to keep my eye out for like that potential sphere thing. Because I think it told me where the Bible
Could
was.
Mortimer have locked in there?
I may just not remember. But the sphere thing looks like that one's you can figure it out on your own, bitch, kind of situation. Who's this? Oh, the microscope.
A Van Leeuwenhoek microscope? The most sophisticated microscope there is.
Most
Can I think of the
sophisticated thing
difficulty the
ever.
Order had in getting hold of one of these?
Sophistication is unreal. Like, these are all notes and things that we've already read.
Weaknesses of the Human Psyche by Gilhelm Trimore.
Meh. I think we've got all we can get here. So, wait, unless... Oh no, this is still
It's locked.
the mystery door that was locked before as well. Exit.
All right, come on. Let's get out of here. 6466, if I remember
Why
correctly.
can't he just punch it in if we've already solved it before? Oh. Well, he showed me. Now the problem is I don't know where the Bible thing is, and I have no idea about the sphere. Thought it said the Bible thing was the portrait gallery, but like I didn't see anything there. Maybe I didn't look hard enough, I don't know. So, what should we do? Let us, I guess... Oh! Tower room, of forgot about this place. That's, I think, where the Bible thing was said to be.
Ah, Louis. Glad you're here.
Blasted. He's gonna talk about my mother.
Come and see what I've found. There are pieces of paper in the ashes of the chimney. Someone's been burning something here.
Incredible. He doesn't seem to want to speak to me about what happened between my mother and the Hillsborough sisters.
Show me a little.
Look, it's possible to distinguish two different writing styles.
The rest of the correspondence between my mother and Emma.
Someone tried to burn an exchange of messages. I'm certain there must be more.
Shit. What on earth is he doing?
Should we manipulate him or divert him? Well, manipulate. Time to get manipulated, George Washington.
If you want my opinion, a servant must have burnt some old papers. That's all.
Fuck.
Why, of course. You very nearly made me think that you were trying to hide something, Louis. No, I'm sure there must be other hidden messages.
He won't let go. He's going to work his way back to the Bible if he continues.
Something just happened. And a whole bunch of shit just happened to our status. And I gotta sneeze. Oh god. Oh, fuck. Ooh.
Dante's Paradise. Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
Oh, fuck. Why is it so dark? Oh, right, because it's night. Is this maybe the Bible?
The Bible's still there.
Yoink. Hey, that's the thing we needed. I'm gonna use one of those golden elixirs to cure the thingy. And we are going to not talk to George Washington. We're just gonna get the fuck out of here. He's just appreciating that art. Now, as for the sphere, no idea. Where have we not explored is the various rooms, so maybe someone's room has one. God damn, that music feels loud. Yeah, we'll just go clockwise, I don't know. Problem is, if I run into other people, it might mess our thing up. That was the upstairs thing. So wait, clockwise is that way. Getting turned around already. Yeah, this will go great. This guy would be the most likely to have something too, because he was like into some of the same cult. Or hold on. Elizabeth's room. She would be the most likely to have stuffs. Let's go there first. I don't know where it is though. Yeah, I don't. I'd have to. What was her name? Where is she? Oh, there it is. Adams Elizabeth. No other names. Okay, so that didn't. Oh, wait, there it is. Right there. Go there. I got a feeling. I got the feels. Sort of. I think this was it, and I can enter, so... She's had all sorts of weird stuffs. Her body's gone, but that's okay. We don't need it. We can do whatever we want. Let's give it a really careful look-see around. Like, if it was anywhere, it would definitely be here. Totally, 100%, no. Getting stuck. Maybe not. I got a bad feeling. We have nothing there. Is there something? Oh, I can actually come out here? Huh. We didn't get to come out here before, so Where might this lead? Von Wollner's room, Washington's room. So that just kind of interconnects those rooms, but that doesn't really help us, does it? Not really. Oh wait, yeah, I think we've been out here. It's just... What is this? Oh, cool. Looks like... So wait, we didn't see anything in her room, right? I'm just gonna double check, because it might be a case of, like, we might miss something, and, like, we're gonna end up after that, like, exploring every fucking inch of everything up. Wait a minute, where the hell am I? This is Washington's room. There's nothing in here, though. Hey, welcome to my army. We're solving mysteries and shit. Sort of. I don't know what the hell we're doing. Something. Which way am I going now? Emily's room is... Yeah, that way. Just gonna double check. How are you, my man? Like, surely, if anywhere, it would have to be here. I'm getting... Uh-oh. Did I get... Okay, that was fucking weird. I got stuck on the bed. That was... Let's go out... Oh, shit. Okay, Is this your natural voice? Not really, no. Oh god, I'm stuck. Oh, fuck me. Okay, let's... not go this way, I guess? Why? That's fucking weird. Go up this way then. What do I care? So we don't really have any clues as to where to find the sphere. Other than we kind of know what it looks like. Here's a spoiler. It looks kind of like a sphere. Sort of. Nothing. At least... Oh! Oh!
An armillary sphere. Perfect. That will save me some time. I only hope that he isn't going to realize it right away.
Dude, we got everything. Time to roll. Back to the crypt. Oh my gosh, we got this. We've got this shit. So we need to go downstairs and to the thing. Alright, straight ahead. Can I just exit out of here? Yes, I can. Oh, I can feel it. Oh no, but there's gonna be a weird-ass date-based puzzle. It's gonna involve this mess. I got a feeling someone's gonna lose their hand. Need to go around that way. I got a bad feeling about this, guys, but I'm a little excited too. I also had a burp. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me anymore. I apologize, guys. And I am lost. Awesome. I just need to go right there. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. I don't know if this is the last part of episode 3 or not. Kind of feels like it would be. But maybe not. Alright, you guys ready for this? Should we talk to the mama or... Oh, okay, it does it on its own.
So, good. You've managed to gather all the keys.
Thanks, Mom.
Yes, that's right. I have everything. What should I start with?
Place the Clement III cross on the console. Then you have to put the nails on the disc of the door.
Place the cross on the console, nails on the disc. Where to put the nail? I can ask her what she chose. I don't know why I would.
What theme did you start with?
As the fresco shows the birth of Christ, I placed one nail in Bethlehem, one in chapter 2, and one in verse 6.
Oh, fuck.
The iris opened a little. I thought it was normal. Behind the aperture of the iris, there is a duct in which I put my hand. I felt something like a valve at the bottom. I thought by turning it the door would open, or the iris would open completely, or something else would happen. Instead, I felt something like an axe cut off my hand. I really thought it was the end of me.
What did you do then?
Well, although I had made some unfortunate choices, I was lucky in that Mortimer was well stocked with drugs. I raided his supplies of medicine.
Awesome.
What hole should I put the nails in?
Well, I can't really advise you there, because I haven't exactly made the best choices myself. All I can say is that you have to insert 1 to choose a town, 1 to choose a chapter, and 1 to choose a verse. Those are Roman numerals on the disc.
Oh, we are fucked. I can begin.
All right, my turn now.
Go ahead.
My turn to lose a hand.
Impress me. I'll shut up and let you concentrate.
I got all the materials. Maybe you'd like to try a second time, Mom. You still have one hand left. Would you like to try? No? My lord, I have finished improving the lock on your first reinforced door. As agreed, you will need several items. The cross, nails, Bible. Oh, wait, the notes actually say where the items were. Everything but the sphere, anyways. The correspondence of dates with different calendars. And then we have a bunch of fucking dates and... Fuck if I know.
This exegesis contains comments from Judas on the different Gospels. It only contains certain chapters and verses, and the chapters are indicated by Roman numerals. The lexicon refers to different chapters and verses from the exegesis of Judas.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. How the fuck am I gonna...
Chapter 1, verse 9. Jesus was baptized by John in Jordan on the 9th of Hesvan, 3852.
I can apparently find the equivalent of the Gutenberg Bible.
Chapter 1,
Oh shit.
verse 9.
No.
And it came to pass in those days that Jesus came from Nazareth of Galilee, and was baptized by John in Jordan. And coming up out of the water, he saw the heavens opened, and the Spirit like a dove descending upon him.
Yeah, we're screwed. I have no idea. What? I don't even have a hint. So there's this thingy. Yeah. So we've got the 3-nail thing. There is the whole outer ring there. Then the Roman numerals and then the other numbers. This is... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, fuck. Analyze the whole door. Insert the nails. Oh, okay, hold on. We're supposed to do this, I think.
The fresco clearly shows the birth of Christ.
Louis, I can assure you that that is not the solution to this enigma. This fresco's only purpose is to mislead. I know that now. Please, focus on another theme about Christ.
I'll have to trust her.
Maybe his death instead of his life? I'll have to trust her, or what? I can do some of these for free, like the vigilance-based one.
You could see that the paint has come off in parts. Difficult to see what was there, but I can distinguish the letters N-R-I. Nothing more.
NRI. Understand? No, I'm not gonna waste points from stuff. Oh wait, that one's for free because I have occult level 2.
Why, of course. They're part of the initials I-N-R-I that you can find on the cross of Jesus at his crucifixion.
And that's useful to me how?
Yes, it's definitely a representation of the birth of Christ, but some of the details have flaked away. I can't see any other clues. One thing is for sure, this enigma deals with the life of Jesus, like my mother said.
I need one maybe dealing with his death instead, no? Deduce a theme idea. Takes a shit ton of logic. I think I will utilize a... What is it? This one. The camel toe water. That's number 4.
If Mortimer deliberately set a trap by showing the birth of Christ, then maybe the solution is the contrary. The death of Christ in that case?
What? I already came up with that though. Analyze the whole door?
It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions.
Yeah, just like Mom said.
There are 3 styles of writing, and I've got 3 nails. There must be a link. I must surely put in 1 nail per category.
Yeah, she already told us that. Read the inscription. That might actually be useful. Recognize the towns. That might also be useful. Alright, let's use these.
Clearly, we have names of towns, Arabian numerals, and Roman numerals.
Okay, these are useless. How am I supposed to know anything about the death of Jeebus? Maybe... Actually, hold on, let me see what she... Wait a minute. What is this? Oh.
The cycle of the moons has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now.
Cool. I guess I don't fucking know. So where did what's-his-face die? Like if he was born in Bethlehem, or was it Jerusalem? 9? I don't know.
Chapter 24, verse 3. Jesus rose from the dead on the 14th of Nisan, 3793, in Nazareth. He appeared with a halo above his head.
Wait a minute. This is after he died and came back. I'm not sure what the deal is with this equivalent.
Chapter 24, verse 3. But when they entered, they did not find the body of the Lord Jesus. While they were wondering about this, suddenly, 2 men in clothes that gleamed like lightning stood beside them. In their fright, the women bowed down with their faces to the ground. But the men said to them, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here. He has risen. Remember how he told you while he was still with you in Galilee."
correspondence of dates. Like, I don't even know where you put these nails. Like, I haven't actually seen the... like... thing. I'm a jig. It says, guess a theme. Can't see over my overlay. Something, insert nails in the door. So guess a theme. There. Guess a theme. I don't know, we were already kind of guessing it has something to do with his death. And then I didn't even see an option to put nails anywhere. Oh, yes, never mind. My bad. Okay, so let's guess it. If we're guessing that as the theme, do we just need to figure out the dates? There's a whole bunch of town stuff, and then there's themes. Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. These all reference the whole Jeebus thing. Like the crucifixion, the Last Supper, the Maddox. Miracle, birth, resurrection, Trinity. So the question now is, if it's dealing with death, is it dealing with the death itself? Or is it dealing with the resurrection that comes afterwards? I'm gonna go with it probably deals with the death. And if I remember correctly, that had... I don't think it was the Last Supper thing, but the crucifixion itself,
Chapter
right?
19, verse 17.
1917.
Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head.
Oh, we are so screwed, guys. Oh my god.
Chapter 19, verse 17. And he, bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha, where they crucified him, and 2 others with him, on either side, and Jesus in the midst.
Mom, I need a hint. First off, what did she choose?
What theme did you
Let's
start
think about
with?
this.
As the fresco shows the birth of Christ, I placed 1 nail in Bethlehem, 1 in chapter 2, and 1 in verse 6. The iris opened a little. I thought it was normal.
Okay.
Behind the aperture of the iris, there is a duct in which I put my hand. I felt something like a valve at the bottom. I thought by turning it the door would open, or the iris would open completely, or something else would
Come on,
happen.
Mom, hurry up.
Instead, I felt something like an axe cut off my hand.
So wait,
I really thought it was the end of me.
where...
What did you do then?
There.
Well, although I had made some unfortunate choices, I was lucky in that Mortimer was well stocked with drugs. I raided his
Drugs.
supplies of medicine.
Okay, so she gave an example of what she did. And that makes sense. Like, that kind of helps set up the puzzle. It makes sense why they did it this way. So what I need to know in that case would probably be where he died. Or, unless it's the resurrection thing, where he got resurrected. But where did Jeebus die?
What hole should I put the nails in?
Well, I can't really advise you there, because I haven't exactly made the best choices myself. All I can say is that you have to insert 1 to choose a town, 1 to choose a chapter, and 1 to choose a verse. Those are Roman numerals on the disc.
Yes. We might have to look through some of the verses to get an idea, because I don't know the religious stuffs. Why can't I move? I can't move. I'm stuck. What? Oh, fuck. Leave. Oh man, I was like, there's like this weird delay. It's like it's stuck in a cutscene right now, so I can't move. By the time I can move, if I left click, it will throw me back in the dialogue, and then I have to wait through this again. So don't press anything. Just fucking wait. There we go. Okay. So if we're dealing with his dildo death... Alright, let's see the towns. She said she used Bethlehem. That was his birthplace. Where did he die? Was it Jerusalem?
Chapter 14, verse 22. On the 7th of Nisan, 3793, Jesus shared his Last Supper in the Cenacle in Jerusalem.
Okay, so that's referencing the Last Supper. What about... Hey, it's Bethesda.
Chapter 5, verse 2. Jesus cures the sick and lame on the 8th of Adar, 3791, in Jerusalem, at the pool of Bethesda. All stand and fling away their canes.
And we shall all play Fallout.
Chapter 5,
Oh, fuck me.
verse
God,
2.
that's the wrong button. I can't cancel it now.
Jesus cures the sick and lame on the 8th of Adar, 3791, in Jerusalem, at the pool of Bethesda. All stand and fling away their canes.
Go back to the distance. Next time. 9. What's Nazareth? I don't even know.
Chapter 24, verse 3. Jesus rose from the dead
Okay.
on the 14th of
This comes
Nisan,
after the fact, so
3793,
not that.
in Nazareth. He appeared with a halo above his head.
He also loved to play Halo Combat Evolved. It was his favorite game on the Xbox. Jesus had an Xbox, if you guys didn't know. 9.
Chapter 7, verse 11. Jesus went to Nain.
Okay, so that's not it. He went to where? Jordan. Maybe. Was Jesus Michael Jordan?
Chapter 1, verse 9. Jesus was baptized by John in
nope.
Jordan on the 9th of Hesvan, 3000.
Maybe he got some like Air Jordan skills or something. Nope. Abu Ghosh, Jordan, Bethlehem. No. Lanuvium, where's that?
Chapter 2, verse 2. Publius Sulpicius Quirinius was born in Lanuvium.
And not a fucking single fuck was given. What the hell? Unless it does deal with not necessarily his death, but the Last Supper. I'm not familiar enough with the whole thing. So it's none of those. We're either dealing with Jerusalem or... Well, it's not going to be Bethlehem. And it's not these. I don't know what Abu Ghosh is.
Chapter 3, verse 18. Words truly pronounced in Abu Ghosh.
Definitely not that. So we're going with Jerusalem. Alright, so we got that. Or at least we think we got that. So then the theme is either the actual... Let's go with the supper.
Chapter 14, verse 22.
1422.
On the 7th of Nisan, 3793, Jesus shared his Last Supper in the Cenacle in Jerusalem.
Yes, and how does that help me?
Chapter 14, verse 22.
1422.
And as they did eat, Jesus took bread and blessed and broke it and gave to them and said, "Take, eat. This is my body." And he took the cup, and when he'd given thanks, he gave it to them, and they all drank of
For
it.
they are all cannibals. 1422. Let's just say 1422 Jerusalem. That's the solution to my
Chapter
puzzle.
1,
Oh, fuck,
verse
that wasn't the
9.
exit button.
Jesus was baptized by John in Jordan on the 9th of Hesvan, 3852.
Exit the damn menu. So let's... This is not gonna end well. This is not gonna end well. There's no fucking way. Insert DOS nails. We are gonna lose a hand. And why do I not see... Oh wait, there it is, Jerusalem. 1422, right? Is that what I said? I hope. I can't remember now. Those are 22. Where's the 14? We got right there.
Interesting.
Yeah, don't put your hand.
Louis, you are doing what I've already done. I told you it wouldn't work. You need to find another subject than the birth of Christ.
That wasn't the birth of Christ. That was the Last Supper. Put in your hand. No, we're not going to do that. Okay, so it opened partially. That means it must be the wrong solution. As tempting as it is to just put my hand in there and seeing what happens, we need a different... sorry, I didn't mean to... But she said she fucking did Bethlehem and the dildo thing would... I might have missed a different town. That's his birthplace. Jerusalem was his Last Supper. I don't know, did he get killed in the Last Supper or after the Last Supper, or did he go somewhere else to get killed? Did I actually click on Nazareth?
Chapter 24, verse 3. Jesus rose from the dead on the
Might be the
14th of
resurrection.
Nisan, 3793 in Nazareth. He appeared with a halo above
Let's
his
try
head.
this. That's the Nazareth. What's the equivalent in this
Chapter
thing?
24, verse 3.
24:3?
But when they entered, they did not find the body of the Lord
Oh.
Jesus.
Okay.
While they were wondering about this,
Yeah.
suddenly, two men in clothes that gleamed like lightning stood beside them. In their fright, the women bowed down with their faces to the ground. But the men said to them, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here. He has risen. Remember how he told you while he was still with you in Galilee."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're so fucked. We are... Mom, you're in my way. You're embarrassing me on Twitch, Mom. Okay. So if we were thinking in terms of the resurrection, then it might involve Nazareth. Oh, I gotta remove the nails manually. Okay. Where's the other nail? I can't even... Oh, there it is. I forgot the verse. Fuck me in the ass. Ah, crap. I don't remember. One of them was a big ass fucking Roman number, though. Like that. Yeah. Fuck. Thank you for the subscribe. Unfortunately, it's not going to help me figure this out. But thank you for the subscription. So you got Twitch Prime? Very cool. I got an idea. I get it. Oh, nope. Hey, oh, no. Hey, oh, no. I did something. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the hell?
It works.
I hadn't seen those other wheels. But I don't know, I find this theme too close to the one that I used.
Okay, maybe the subscription did do something. I mean, now it's opened the whole butthole thing on the wall. Only to reveal yet another puzzle. Better analyze this wheel.
There must surely be a connection between the wheels.
Oh, fuck. I do not like where this is. Oh, God, no. Alright, let's analyze.
There are different icons on this wheel, but it looks like some of them can't be connected to the other wheels.
Different icons, but they can't be connected to the other. Oh, wait, he just doesn't know the connection. Yeah, that was my understanding too, is like people that have Amazon Prime also happen to have like a free Twitch subscription thing they can use. Which means I need to go find more people that have Amazon Prime and be like, hey, what did you do with your Twitch thing? They're gonna be like, what's Twitch? May I use your computer for a few minutes? I can like go and like subscribe and shit to myself. But she moved out before I had a chance, so. Alright, different icons on the wheel. So this outer ring no longer applies to us. We got 1, 2, and 3. This is obviously some sort of a moon thing. This is some sort of dildo cryptic shit. And this is like, we'll call them Egyptian hieroglyphs.
Now, given the difference between the number of icons and the number of towns, I think that only one path connects all the wheels with one another. Let's try to connect the theme I've chosen with the rest.
Oh, wait a minute. Like I see the crown of thorn thing right there. Where's Nazaria or whatever? Over there? Or was it Nazaria? I hope so. I don't know what this part is, but if we know when he died, or no, rather when he came back, go back to the main menu. Alright, leave. I got an idea, but I do need to reconsult that one particular verse of gospel bullshit. We had the towns, and then we went to Nazareth.
Chapter 24, verse 3. Jesus rose from the dead on the 14th of Nisan, 3793, in Nazareth. He appeared with a halo above his head.
Okay, there's a halo above his head. Not the wreath, but a halo. I think that might potentially be one of the icons. Now,
Chapter 24, verse 3. But when they entered, they did not
there's
find
no
the body of the
relation to
Lord
a date.
Jesus. While they were wondering about this, suddenly, 2 men in clothes that gleamed like lightning stood beside them. In their fright, the women bowed down with their faces to the ground. But the men said to them, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here. He has risen. Remember how he told you while he was still with you in Galilee."
Galilee. Could that potentially be... I don't know. Let me take a look at... God damn it, Mom, why do you have to stand right there? You're in my way. Analyze the wheel. So we had like a the crown of thorn thing. Some kind of dildo bird. Whatever the fuck that is. A candle. Oh wait, hey look, there's a halo. Right there. It even has a little face of Jesus. Analyze the wheel of the moons. Look at the mech. How do I move them and run and stuff? Look at the mechanism.
Look at this. There are notches between each of the wheels. So, I have to link the name of the town from the theme I've chosen to an icon, then to a date, and finally, the date to the moon.
I know that much. I already figured that out. How do I use the mechanism? We need to actually... Alright. Analyze the wheel of icons. Ask advice. No, we don't need that. Go back. Analyze the wheel of dates.
This wheel contains several symbols made up of 1 or 2 figures and 1 letter. The highest figure does not exceed 31, and each letter corresponds to a month of the year. A for April, and M for March. I think these symbols must represent a specific date.
No way.
This wheel represents the different moons.
Yes.
In the occult sciences, we represent the full moon by an X. As for the dark moon, called the new moon, in cults, it's often associated with something harmful.
Okay. How do I manipulate the damn mechanism? I don't see an option for it. Insert the nail. No. Analyze the whole door. Maybe I need to actually consult the mom option, whatever it was. Ask advice from Sarah.
Mother, what do you think?
Yeah, what do you think?
As I told you, I didn't get that far.
I didn't care, just...
Nevertheless, these icons do represent moments in the life of Christ.
Thanks, Mom. You're so helpful. How do I manipulate them? Like, I don't... Like, I'm not getting any options to manipulate them. I mean, I have the insert nails. Obviously, you do not want to click put your hand in or we're fucked. I can only analyze on this side, so... Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Wait, I just realized something, guys. This thing has something to do with the moon stuff. Study it.
During new moon, the moon is entirely in the shadow. Then, the shadow moves from west to east, meaning left to right, and goes through the following states. Waxing crescent,
Oh, fuck.
first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, last quarter, waning crescent, and the cycle starts over with the full shadowed new moon.
I hope I don't need to know anything about that, because
The moon shadow moves from west to east.
you don't say. Oh, yeah. Nani kore? What do we got here? This is some weird fucking stuff.
7th of Shaban, 607, first quarter.
Yeah, that was helpful.
8th of Ramadan, 553, waxing crescent.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
8th of Ramadan, 553.
Okay, so that's in relation to the...
waxing crescent.
Okay. Go back. I got an idea. I have to click that stupid fucking verse again, though. It was under towns, under this stupid crap.
Chapter 24, verse 3. Jesus rose from the dead on the 14th of Nisan, 3793.
14th
in
Nisan.
Nazareth. He appeared with a halo above his head.
With a Honda Civic car to go with it. What is about
Chapter
this one?
24, verse 3. But when they
Okay, there's no
entered,
day on that.
they did not find the body of the
Wait.
Lord Jesus.
Nissan. There's a 3 in there. That doesn't help me.
While they were wondering about this, suddenly, 2 men in clothes that gleamed like lightning stood beside them. In their fright, the women bowed down with their faces to the ground. But the men said to them, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here.
Can I, like-
He has risen. Remember how he told you while he was still with you in Galilee."
I really don't like that the game doesn't let you skip cutscenes or, dialogue or speed it through it. Unless there's another button I'm not aware of. But if we look at the dates, Nissan is showing a 3. Could that be related? Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Alright, test the moon cycles. First question is, does Nissan even show up in here? It does not. Second, it shows correspondence of dates on here. So we had April 29th, Rajab. We do have a Rajab, whatever the fuck that is, but 6th of Rajab, 611. Which matches up with that from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4th up, because I can't show you with the mouse. So, my inkling professional gaming instincts say this is the date that I'm supposed to be interested in.
6th of Rajab, 611, waxing crescent.
Okay, we got waxing crescent. So what were the rules of this stupid contraption?
During new moon, the moon is entirely in the shadow. Then, the shadow moves from west to east, meaning left to right,
Yes.
and goes through the following states. Waxing crescents,
Okay, so that's the first state.
quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, last quarter, waning crescent, and the cycle starts over
Okay.
with the full shadowed new moon.
I think I have what I need to know, but... Oh, wait, these are the notches. Oh, this is how we... Okay. So, using my powerful deductive inductive skill sets, I'm going to turn the wheels of the icons that are there. So first off, the whole Nazareth thing, Jeebus was doing his Jeebus thingy right there. Next, the dates themselves. We were dealing with that Nissan 3, which is April 8th of April 29. Is that... Oh, my brain hurts. Where is it? 8th of April. As far as the moon thing, I don't know, but I think I need to get that. It's either that one or the bloody one. Oh, there's a blood thing right there. Oh, wait a minute. There's a blood thing on that one too. What? Oh no, that's the blood probably because when she stick her hand in, it cut it off. So that's probably what that is. So we can see what it. Interesting, clever hint as to referencing what she would have. Or no, she didn't input on this. She didn't get that far. So okay, that's. So if this was to go over here, like if I'm to use that blood splatter as okay, that's not it. Because I guess the question is, if we were lining things up to something, what is it to align with? My thought was originally, we were dealing with the Nazareth, whatever the fuck that shit was. But with the halo icon, which is right there, but that didn't actually work out for us because that was the town itself. Because like I feel like that's got to be aligned right there. But if that's the case, and this blood is supposed to line up with this, that doesn't seem right at all. Like that can't be. We had the 8th of April. The moon thing was the crescent thing, which is the hard part. It's possible it's not going to click us into place. But the crescent moon thing is the first one, which it said left to right, west to east. Here's north right here. Is this the crescent moon that it references right here? Or is it like... Was it west to east or east to west? I think west to east. Oh god, we're fucked, guys. We're so fucked. Oh my god. Like, my gut is telling me this right here. Like, this is what my gut instinct is telling me. We had the halo thing lining up with this thing. Maybe if I was to consult, like, some of the other dates, I might have a hint as to, like, for example, what happened on Bethlehem, but in regard to river or something. But, yeah. This happened where... That was Jerusalem? No. I don't know. I'm feeling really confident in my answer. I'm mean, don't let all the blood on the floor trick you. Should I put my hand in? Yeah. Come on, we got this.
I can feel the lever at the bottom.
Good luck.
I guess this is the last chance they give you. Why hand my butt? Like, we got this shit. It's like, there's no way this is not it. Oh, fuck. Okay, Oh, fuck. Nailed it. That's what was supposed to happen. Is that cool? Alright. Success. I got all the keys that my mother asked me to find. I found my mother's lost cross. I unlocked the first wheel. I got my arm cut off by the mechanism of the crypt. Oops. I could have reviewed the conference results with Manuel Gotti. Fuck that. So the question now is there another chapter to this or not? Okay, so yeah, that was the end of episode 3. We may have fucked up there a little bit. There's a good chance if you got it right, it would have probably made a click into place sound or something. But I'm like, I don't know for sure, and I was ready to just fucking stick my hand in there and... yeah. Alright, can we skip the credits? Okay, so... as you can see, that was episode 3. The episode 4 and 5 are not yet available. I don't want to give final thoughts on the game since we haven't finished it, so to speak. It's not fully out yet. But I will say this much. Like, if the good and bad with the game. The bad, basically the worst part of the game comes down to the dialogue not being skippable or fast forward through a bull. That's a bit of a bug up my butt. But the good is so fucking good. Like, seriously, like the way the way you can procedurally go through the process is really interesting. And the best part is, like, for example, right here. If we continue our game when episode 4 comes out, I'm going to not have a fucking hand. Or arm. I don't know how far it actually cut. So I can either A, go back and repeat episode 3, I think, and succeed in solving it, and that's going to change how episode 4 plays out, or I have the option of continuing it as is. It'll be something interesting and different from what will happen if it didn't. At least that's the impression I've gotten so far. The game continues regardless of what you succeed and fail in. That is one hell of, like, an implementation as far as the success, like the success of choice. You don't normally get that in games. Usually it's kind of like black and white, good guy, bad guy, or you just get a slight variation on things, but everything reconverges. So it's like the choices don't matter in most games that claim you have choice. This game did it completely different so far. It's like genuinely like every path is starting to branch out into different things, and it, like, what happened in one section, you won't even realize what the ramifications are until later in. It's absolutely amazing. Like I can't stop gushing over that concept. But again, episode 3 just came out like today or earlier yesterday or something. So we don't have access to the last 2 parts of the game yet, and it's going to probably be a few months. My understanding is it was like a 2 or 3 month period between episodes like 2 and 3, let alone the rest. So, but given how good the game is so far, just in the first 3 episodes, and each episode was interesting in its own regard, I would imagine that the game will do well enough to where the developers will be motivated to finish the game. Like, I haven't seen any signs of like a stall in progress, so yeah, like, I absolutely want to fucking see the rest of this game when it comes out. And what sucks is by the time, let's say, episode 4 comes out, I'm gonna remember nothing. Like, unless I go and watch my own videos and refresh myself. By the time this comes out, I'm gonna be like, I don't know what the hell happened. Well, yeah. We'll deal with it when it happens.